Walmart Super here. Today's video we're gonna be talking about NoFap. This is day number 4 that I'm in of NoFap, and I'm gonna say the pros and cons. I would just try to make this video quick because I know you guys are probably in a rush to watch this video and just get through to the point. Depression is definitely one of the things that hits you like a wall. So make sure that you're keeping with yourself when it comes to depression, because sometimes that depression can make you crave um watching the sights. So stay calm, stay easy, breathe, take breaths, and take some time to relax. Go out, keep yourself busy, go out in nature and just sit down and hang out in nature. um Sadly, as far as for me, um we have a snowstorm in Connecticut, so um I'm stuck inside, but I might force myself to go outside. I've been through worse, so there's not anything crazy. Um, Worse as in the snowstorm, not the no fap thing. Day 4, what I realized also is that I'm mentally sharper. So like when it comes to recalling certain events or certain like things that happened to me, I can remember them quickly. Um, the curve that you're gonna go through is that you're gonna feel more tired, and that curve goes up again after the first week. Um, the longest I've gone is 1 week, and I can tell you, at my prime on the first week, I was a lot sharper. I was a lot more aware of situations. I could pay attention in conversations rather than being like, "Huh." Um, and what's been helping me throughout this process of staying um clear from those things is that you have to realize that it's not natural to be looking at those things at all. It's not natural. Watching somebody doing the deed isn't healthy for you mentally, and it avoids you from actually going out and getting the deed that you want. It pushes you back from finding quote unquote the one that you want to meet with. That's the curse of this stuff, especially if you've been addicted since you were like 15, 14. I mean, I even known people who've been addicted to it since they were 8, which is insane. Um, but you got to take everything day by day, and I mean that. Don't see it as my goal is Friday of next month. No, you have to take this step by step. Today I'm alive, so what I'm gonna do today is going to count. And another thing that's gonna help throughout the process too is remembering why you're doing it. Are you doing it so women can find you more attractive because you're retaining your seed? People call it. Are you retaining your seed because of the fact that you want to see benefits of lifting? Because obviously, if you're masturbating all the time, you're diminishing your testosterone and stuff like that. Um, and it's just generally not good being addicted to porn. Um, what else can I say? Making sure that you're up to date with your health. That's super important. Like, I always make sure that I'm getting checkups at least once a year to make sure that I'm good. Like today, not today actually, a couple months ago, last month actually, I went to forget a test to get my blood sugar checked out, my thyroid checked out, everything, and everything checked out fine, which is good. But I want to see a little bit of improvement with my muscle mass. So I'm gonna be looking out for those things. Next, this is mostly for me so I can gain more mass, and for religious reasons why I want to quit. Actually, I'll quote a couple Bible scriptures for you guys. Is that don't worry, and the Bible actually talks about let me look for it, because I actually have the Bible up here. And like I said, I'm not no perfect person either. Like I've messed up so many of times, but I think what's super important is just reassuring yourself with the Bible, and that's what I do. Um, this is the ESV version, and this is gonna be Matthew 6:34. Therefore, do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble. So don't worry about today because today has its own stresses, and tomorrow will be enough. Basically, it's paraphrasing again. And I like to remember myself that when I'm in my journey of quitting addictions, because it's super important to realize that it's a step process. It's not a big jump. You know what I mean? So take it day by day. You know, and if you do relapse and fall back, just realize that it's okay. It happens. I've been trying to do this for the past since last year, mid last year, and I think I've been practicing really well. Like, it's not going to be a perfect path of start to finish. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be things that fall down in the middle of the road. There's going to be stuff that just hits you going by super quickly or super slowly that you weren't even noticing. And that's fine. I think what's super important is making sure that there's some type of progress and you're not repeating the same mistakes that you were. And that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm tired of making the same mistakes, so I'm trying different ways on how can I distract myself. Maybe if I give myself this, I'll stop doing that. So, yeah. The benefit on the fourth day also is that I'm falling asleep a lot sooner, which is annoying because when I usually go to work, I work late nights. I'm usually not tired of after choking the chicken. We'll just call it that. Because my mind's so foggy. I'm awake at 7 o'clock, and I can work all the way through 4 o'clock in the morning. And then at 4 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, I start crashing. But what I realize is when I'm doing this process of a NoFap is that when I start my shift, I started off sleepy, and then from 12 to 7 o'clock, I'm full of energy and I can just drive home safe, and it's super weird. So your curves for energy move differently when you're on NoFap. And that's the biggest difference with NoFap is that you just keep on regaining that energy again. And that's what I crave because you lose motivation um, when you're beating your meat all the time. It doesn't help you at all. The thing is outrageous. And like I said, and it's not natural looking at women through screens and not actually doing those things. So just remember yourself that you're watching somebody and you have to feel shame for it because it is shame that you're watching somebody doing something through a screen. They're not doing it in front of your face, which is the point of romanticizing each other, the love process, the she's putting in an effort for me, or he's putting in effort, because women can get addicted to sites just equally as guys can. But I think guys suffer through it more, if I'm correct. Um, yeah, and that's it, bro. Like, take it day by day. There's no rush for this. I've been starting this journey since, like I said, middle last year, and I just really started taking it seriously, like this month and last month, because it's just not worth it. If you just bring yourself shame and you shame yourself for it, you'll change, and you remember yourself why you're going through the process. And number three, it's actually telling yourself while you're doing it what weirdo is watching this stuff, and you're paying. There's some crazy people out there that are paying just to beat their meat. That's insane to me too. You're wasting $25 to $30 on a subscription for a month to beat your meat to it. How insane is that? You're paying to beat your meat. Anyhow, I digress. If you guys have any comments, drop them below. This is NoFap Day 4. Wish me luck throughout the process. I'll be constantly trying to talk to my God. Well, not my God, it's everybody's, so it's God, yes. And keeping myself as faithful as I can. You know, I'm not perfect again. I want to make that clear because I'm not trying to come off as that at all. But just so you guys know, I am trying. Peace out.